And sometimes, brothers and sisters, we say we love God. We say we trust God. But really, do we trust God? I believe the Bible wants you to know, instead of you trusting God, you are trusting yourself. That's what Adam and Eve did. They trusted themselves. They wanted to be like God, and they was already created in God's image. Oh, yes. But the enemy deceived them. I wonder today, is the enemy deceiving anyone? As a nation, we proudly say some things about our trust, and even in our wallets. What's in your wallet today? And the slide is green. Then you think about those green dollar bills, those 20s, those 100s, whatever you got in your wallet today. On the back of that money, it says what? In God, we what? We trust. That's what it says. But do we really trust God? And Jesus dealt with this whole trusting in the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter, in verse 24, where he talked about you cannot serve God and your money. See, you're only going to have one master, one that you're going to serve. You're going to either hold the one and despise the other, but you can't be enslaved to money. And then in the Amplified, it explains in that same verse what mammon or money is. It's not only money, but it's possessions. It's not only possession, but it's fame and status. Whatever value more than the Lord. That is what you are putting your trust in. That is why sometimes people are fickle like a pickle. Oh yes, they wish you one day, hallelujah, but the same day, if you don't give them what they want, if you don't tell them what they want to hear, if you don't stroke their ego, they'll find somebody else. They'll cut you off like a cucumber. Come on, somebody. If anybody today ever had somebody that tell you that, hey, I'm going to change my mind about my allegiance to supporting you. I once loved you, but now I love somebody else. But I'm so glad God is not like us. God don't change his mind about his love for us. He don't change his mind about his plans for us. I'm so glad that God has a good plan for my life. And don't you know one thing? Can't nobody tell me what God has already told me about what he's going to do in my life. I'm so glad today. I'm not moved by what everybody else got to say. I'm moved by what thus saith the Lord. I'm moved by the people that God has put in my life to speak into my life and tell me that I'm on a mission for him. Everybody can't speak into your life. It's just like having, hallelujah, a mother, hallelujah, trying to speak into the life of somebody else's child. Oh, that's not going to work, hallelujah. For a matter of fact, they might get mad at you and wonder, why are you trying to tell my son or daughter what God has given me to tell them? I'm here today to let somebody know that God, he wants you to understand he has a plan for your life, but you must trust him and nobody else. You must trust him and nothing else. Now give God a hand praise for you trusting him today. I'm going to trust him all the days of my life. Now ask your neighbor today, say, neighbor, oh neighbor, do you really trust God? Yes, God told me to tell you to stop today.